Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to the latest episode of Ireland's Atlantic Adventures. We're fresh off a podcast which we did today.
This morning.
Which I was the start of the show, of course.
You had the frog in your throat.
But look, come here, you can go check out that podcast episode up here on the
Bruce, wasn't it?
Bruce Foster from Scotland, but he's living in Australia.
Yeah.
You can check out his channel there, Jet Ski Republic Chew the Fat, and there's a link for it up here. Go click it, go check it out. Anyway, look, today we're going to bring you along with what we're going to do. We have a Sea Doo RXP-X 300 2021, an absolute joy of a jet ski to drive, but it lacks a bit of sound.
It does. Like, the people go on about the sound and the cost of the Sea Doo speakers, but you know, it's a small price to pay for having the comfort on it, and some guys are into it, some guys aren't. Like, if you can afford it and if you want it, I think always go for it, always get it on. It completely changes the driving experience when you're out in the water. You know, helps you have a bit of fun. So this one here, they're missing, but we have a box over here that we're going to show you how to put it on, the easiest way to do it, and hopefully if you want to buy the speakers yourself and stick them on because the dealer's too busy with all the COVID and all the backtrack and all that kind of stuff, you're going to learn how to do it today.
And Ken will stick them on for $5, so all good.
Yeah. Just bring your ski here. Yeah.
Happy days.
Yeah.
All right, so without further ado, let's jump in and he's going to talk us through exactly how to do it. All right, let's go.
Okay guys, so welcome along. We have this 2021 new shape model RXP, and here we have our box with our speakers in them. We have our first one here. So as you can see here, you have your base enclosure, your speaker, and this is the port side as far as I know, because it has the little Bluetooth remote control on it here. Then we have our other one here, the other side. So as you can see here, your base enclosure just has a speaker in it. So you only have your Bluetooth audio controller in one side. And on each of the sides then you have your connections here. And then we have our little white box with our bits in it. There's also a page down here with a little scan bar on it for your instructions. It's brpinstructions.com, something like that, which tells you how to do it. But we'll also show you, so. Sorry. Okay, so here we have the mounting brackets here. So these will be fixed to the ski and left, okay. So they'll be mounted up here. We'll show you exactly where to put them. And then basically you have like a clip that the speaker will sit into and hold it in position. You also have some nuts and bolts here with some washers, and then you have your core screws, which are basically used for into the hull. You have some cable ties and too many plastic bags as usual. So here's all the bits and pieces we have. We're ready to start fitting it and stripping off the ski. Okay, so this is the trim here that we need to remove. So we start off by sliding the seat back to expose and give us access to the screw and the little plastic clip. So for this, you need a Torx T30, okay? So you can put that on your screwdriver or on your Milwaukee or whatever you want to do here. So basically you pop that in here, and that is one out. Then we have our plastic trim clip down here. So once you've the two of them out, your trim now is free. Now you need to be firm with these, but not firm enough where you break it. So just loosen it off here and it pops out. All right. So you can see the direction of your things here. It's just forward and out, and now we have access to our wiring harness. Here is the connector for our wiring harness. So that's our connector there, so that's pushed up in. So to take it out, your little spring back here, little plastic clip, push that down, it comes out. So one speaker has two connectors, so one is going in here, and then the second one is the link over for the other side. So you've one going in here, your second one, and then that links over. This is our left-hand side here. So basically our mount is going to sit here like this. So you can see Sea Doo have already pre-drilled out the holes, and they just have these little plastic inserts in them. So you can actually reach in, put your tool underneath, straight out. That's it, okay? So now we have our holes all ready to go for our bracket. So this is where our 6 bolts, washers and nuts go. So we'll get set up and we'll get these installed. happy now, dear miss. Okay. Okay, so here we have the connector that we spoke about earlier on. This is the double connector that's on the right-hand speaker. So when you fit your speaker on the right-hand side, you're just passing it through here underneath the trim, and we now have our connections. So this is the feed in for the right-hand speaker, which you're going to push in here. And then this is our connector here for the left-hand speaker. All right. When you open up your nose here, you have your little plastic shield here, which is typical in all of the RXPs. So it's good just to open that off. It's normally where you get your access to your battery and stuff like that on the older machines. It just gives you access in here. So you're going in with your 10mm spanner, hooking on here. Okay, and there we are, all fixed here, ready to go. Okay, so here we are in the Footwell. If you could look at the foam here, there's like a pre-cut scorched line on the foam. Basically, Sea Doo, we're telling you to take that off so you can mount the speaker directly onto the hull here. We've done it a few times. Generally, there's no need. You can drill through this, mount it on, and it's absolutely fine. It means that if you ever want to take the speakers off and sell it or whatever, you don't have to put them back on here. This is the final connection here. So that's all your connections done. And then you're just using some of the tabs here that they've given you for holding the connections away. Okay, so we have all the connections done up here. Use the cable ties supplied. There's some extra little bits in there that are, I don't know, we don't know what they're for, but once you're plenty secure here and you've got your cable ties, they have little things for plugging into the holes here. They've two little inserts. If the hole doesn't match off, just cut off one and stick it into one, a few cable ties, and it's fine. Once it's secured and tied up, you know when you're riding waves, that'll bounce around, but that'll be okay. Okay, so we have our power on. We are pushing our button here, which is pretty good. So we have a beep there, so we do have power in the system, which is the main thing.
Have you got any good music now, Ken?
Celine Dion's latest hits.
Oh, that's the thing. I actually do like Celine.
Okay, so we're hooking onto BRP remote there. We have the ski on charge at the moment to keep the power in it. So if yours goes off after 5-10 seconds or a half a minute, whatever, that's totally normal. Okay. Okay, so here we are with our plastic trim. We've double checked all our wires. We're all secure. We're all good and tidy. All right. These are our tabs here that need to line up with the bottom here. And then you've all the top here. Make sure you have them lined up before you give them that shove to get them into position. And then shove it on. Okay, we've got our screw here. They're really good and secure there. Sometimes if you find they rattle or they get loose, you can put a little shot of black windscreen sealant or black silicone in here. It's totally out of the way. Nobody will ever see it, but it just takes the slack out of it. These ones are okay. They're pretty firm. Some of them have a bit of slop where they'll bang off the hull. So a bit of black windscreen in under here, out of the way. They won't be seen, okay, and they'll firm them up.
All right, so guys, thanks a million for watching that episode. Ken, thanks a million.
That's okay.
You're always a true hero to show us what to do.
That's why I'm on the big bucks. On the big bucks. Fast cars, fast women.
Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I think we're all a bit more knowledgeable now, knowing that we can all put on the speakers. Like I said, Ken will do it for $5, no problem. Yeah. And maybe to win a lotto ticket along with it. Okay, guys, we're going to see you in the next episode. You can check out some of our videos here and here. Check them out. There's some of our previous catalogue videos, and you can check them out. We have a whole back catalogue from last year or two.
And if you want us to do anything, if there's anything in particular you want to know about, you want to see how we do it over this side of the world, which is mostly works.
The best side of the world.
Well, I don't know, I won't say that, but yeah, just comment below, just let us know what you want to see. And like, a lot of this stuff is easy, it's pretty practical, and a lot of guys are afraid to go at it and then they can't get the stuff done because the dealers are so busy. Just drop us a comment below, we can do something, show you how it's done, and then get you back in the water as soon as possible.
Right, big stuff. Like, subscribe, comment. See you in the next episode. Good luck.
Bye bye.